a sense of detachment. As the days blend into one another, the sensation of detachment can deepen, transforming into an almost tangible shroud that envelops you. It's as though you are slipping away from the very essence of life, the vibrant hues of everyday existence fading into a monochrome palette. The laughter of loved ones, the rustle of leaves in the wind, and the warmth of sunlight filtering through the clouds all take on a surreal quality. You find yourself observing rather than participating. This passive observation can be both a balm and a burden. It comforts you with the knowledge that you are still here, yet isolates you further from the connection you once cherished. In these moments of detachment, you may start to notice an unusual clarity settling within you. The trivial concerns of daily life, errands, appointments, social obligations, begin to feel inconsequential. The urgency attached to them dissipates, replaced by a philosophical introspection. Questions arise, perhaps hauntingly so. What does this all mean? What truly matters in the grand tapestry of existence? What is the legacy you wish to leave behind? Each inquiry lingers in the air, waiting for answers that may never come, yet providing a profound sense of purpose in their contemplation. The world around you often appears to unfurl in slow motion, as if time itself has conspired to grant you a broader lens through which to view life's fleeting moments. This distance affords you the chance to weigh your experiences with newfound wisdom. Mundane tasks transform into meaningful reflections. You may find beauty in the simplest actions, like watching the steam rise from a cup of tea, or appreciating the intricate patterns of shadows dancing on the floor. This state of being may also lead you to reevaluate your connections with others, as relationships take on new dimensions under the haze of detachment. You may find yourself reaching out to those you care for, not out of obligation, but from a deep-seated need to express love and understanding. Conversations hold weight they didn't before, and unspoken words can come tumbling outward, unshackled by the constraints of time. Yet even as you seek out these connections, there remains an underlying anxiety, the awareness that time is limited and the inevitable farewell may be looming. There's a bittersweet comfort in understanding the transient nature of relationships. It's as though, in your heart, you are preparing for a departure, an acknowledgement that the bonds once forged are ultimately tied to this physical realm. Yet this sense of impending separation prompts a desire to create lasting memories, to be cherished fragments that can withstand the erosion of time. As you navigate this pathway of detachment, you may also notice a shift in your inner dialogue. A quiet acceptance begins to bloom in the heart of uncertainty. The fears that once loomed like dark clouds take on a softer form. Instead of dread, you may find a serene calmness enfolding your spirit, whispering that the end is but a continuation of the journey. The veil between this life and what lies beyond becomes thinner, inviting you to explore the unknown with both trepidation and curiosity. In this delicate dance between awareness and detachment, a profound truth emerges. While the world outside may feel dulled and disconnected, within you lies the potential for deep understanding and insight. The journey toward closure, towards embracing what comes next, may be steeped in a bittersweet beauty that invites you to see life not solely as an ending, but also as an everlasting cycle of experience, connection, and love. Visions of loved ones. In the delicate tapestry of our consciousness, dreams serve as the threads that weave together memories, emotions, and the subtle whispers of the cosmos. Within this matrix, the presence of loved ones who have departed often flickers into view, resonating with a profound significance that transcends the boundaries of time and space. When those we hold dear step into our dreams, it is as though they carry with them a message, hovering just above the veil between life and beyond. The encounters are often drenched in a palpable serenity, infusing our nightscapes with a richness that awakens buried feelings of connection and love. These dreams can come in myriad forms: a playful conversation with a long-lost grandparent, a gentle smile from a friend whose laughter still dances in our hearts, or a moment of guidance from a parent who once held our hand through life's adversities. In these fleeting yet impactful encounters, the essence of our loved ones encapsulates a reassurance that we are not alone, even in their physical absence. They appear not as ghosts cloaked in sorrow, but as embodiments of warmth, reminding us that their spirits continue to surround and uplift us. Often, the emotions we experience in these visions are steeped in comfort. It's as if they reach out to us, brushing against the edges of our awareness. You may awaken with a smile lingering on your lips, a heart kissed by nostalgia, or tears of joy spilling down as you recall the comfort of their embrace or the wisdom they imparted. This merging of realms, where the corporeal meets the ethereal, allows us to confront our grief in a gentler way. Rather than perceiving death as an absolute end, these dreams present a continuation of relationships, nurturing our spirits and reminding us that love is a powerful, unyielding force that neither time nor distance can diminish. The surreal quality of dreams can also ignite our intuition, leading to realizations or insights about our current situations. Sometimes a conversation in a dream can spark clarity on a difficult decision or inspire creativity in our waking lives. Our loved one's presence resonates strongly during pivotal moments, guiding us like lighthouses shining through life's fog. This spiritual support can coalesce into a sense of purpose, as though they are silently cheering us on, encouraging us to pursue our passions, heal from past pains, and embrace the beauty of our own journeys. Furthermore, these dreams encourage reflection on our personal path. As we find ourselves immersed in the comfort of their presence, we are often prompted to contemplate what truly matters. The lessons we learned from our loved ones, how they faced challenges, expressed love, or celebrated life, surface in gentle reminders. This bridge between worlds invites us to keep our memories alive and allows their legacies to illuminate our choices, nurturing an ever-growing connection that binds us to their spirits. In summation, the frequent appearance of our loved ones in dreams and thoughts manifests as a sacred reminder of the bonds that persist beyond the earthly plane. They speak to us in the language of love, enveloping us in warmth that nurtures our souls and offering glimpses into a realm where love knows no boundaries. Each encounter, though brief, solidifies the notion that our journeys continue to intertwine, rich with shared experiences and mutual growth. As we navigate through our lives, their whispers remain a constant call to remember the depth of love that ultimately unites us all. Significant changes in routine. As you navigate the unpredictable currents of life, you may begin to notice an unsettling transformation in your daily routine. An unsettling but transformative shift that is both disconcerting and enlightening. Much like the leaves that change color and drift from the branches in autumn, so too do your priorities take on a new hue, reflecting a deeper understanding of what truly matters. The once vibrant activities that filled your calendar may now seem like echoes from a distant past, faint and whispery. You find yourself grappling with an internal dialogue that questions the worthiness of these pursuits, leading to feelings of introspection that cut through the noise of daily existence. In the cacophony of contemporary life, your once cherished endeavors, those presentations that sparked joy, gatherings with friends that felt essential, or even the games or hobbies that once filled your weekends, may now appear as mere obligations, laden with the weight of expectation rather than the lightness of passion. This realization can be both jarring and liberating, like shedding a heavy cloak in favor of something more breathable. It creates space, not only in your schedule, but also in your mind and heart, inviting you to explore the essence of fulfillment, quiet desires that have long been muted by the clamor of busyness. As you delve deeper into this reevaluation, you may find clarity beginning to emerge. What once excited your spirit may give way to an unquenchable thirst for meaning, a desire to immerse yourself in experiences that resonate with your core values. The beauty of this metamorphosis is that it doesn't require grand gestures or radical changes. Rather, it can manifest in the subtle, almost imperceptible choices you make daily. Perhaps it leads you to take a stroll in nature instead of checking off another item on your to-do list, or to cultivate deeper connections with those who enrich your soul rather than pursue superficial interactions. It's not just about eliminating what no longer serves you. It's a profound redirection towards engagement with the present moment. As this chapter of life unfolds, you may find yourself drawn to new avenues: art, spirituality, philanthropy, or simply basking in stillness. Each decision begins to interlace itself with a greater purpose, pushing aside the trivialities and desperate pursuits that used to fill your days. Your spirit yearns for nourishment, a chance to thrive in realms that challenge or uplift you, rather than weigh you down. You might awaken one day to the realization that you've cultivated a new routine, one that honors your inner landscape and encourages an ongoing dialogue with your desires. This routine is less about rigidity, more about flow. It welcomes spontaneity and embraces moments of clarity that arise unexpectedly. Stark beauty here lies in recognizing that your time is finite, leading you to invest it in paths that invigorate your spirit instead of draining your energy. As this transformation unfurls, trace its threads throughout your life. Notice how the tasks that initially seemed burdensome reveal themselves as mere distractions from what truly matters, a distraction that often masked your desire for deeper connections, soul-nourishing experiences, and personal growth. Embrace this dissonance and allow it to guide you, for this is the essence of recalibration. Let it steer you toward what you genuinely cherish, restoring your rhythm in a new, harmonious dance with time itself. The result may be not just a change of routine, but rather a vibrant renaissance of existence, pulsating with authenticity and meaning, heightened intuition. In the midst of these unfolding experiences, a notable transformation occurs within individuals as their perceptive abilities seem to elevate to new heights. The concept of heightened intuition emerges as a defining aspect of this journey, revealing deeper layers of understanding and connection. You may begin to notice subtle nudges from within, those inexplicable urges prompting you to take a different route or make a decision that, at first glance, defies logic. These moments reflect an inner compass that has become increasingly reliable, serving as a guide through the complexities of life. As the days pass, this sharpened intuition may manifest during everyday encounters, an unmistakable feeling that resonates with your core, urging caution or conversely, encouraging you to leap into the unknown. You might find yourself in conversation with a friend and suddenly sense their unspoken emotions. The nuances of their thoughts and feelings beckon to you, almost as if they are laid bare on an invisible canvas before your eyes. In these moments, the boundaries between you and others blur. You become a vessel for understanding beyond mere words. The whispers of the universe may come to you in fleeting thoughts or vivid dreams, sometimes unveiling pathways you had never considered. You may wake up in the middle of the night, saturated with clarity about a situation that has hung heavy over you for weeks. These revelations can feel like cosmic handshakes, inviting you to trust in your own inner wisdom. It's an invitation to honor that instinctive voice urging you toward choices aligned with your higher purpose, serving as both support and affirmation in times of uncertainty. As the ego begins to unweave itself from the fabric of your decisions, you might find yourself gravitating towards experiences that resonate profoundly with you, seeking out people who contribute to this newfound clarity. Each encounter, enriched by your intuition, bears the potential for growth and insight. You're drawn to those who ignite your spirit and challenge your understanding. These relationships become mirrors, reflecting your journey and providing invaluable feedback on the choices you make along the way. It's not uncommon to experience synchronicities that feel too precise to be mere coincidences. You might overhear a conversation that speaks directly to a dilemma you're navigating, or you may stumble upon a book whose pages seem to resonate with your soul's questions. Such moments serve as reminders that the universe is listening, guiding you toward your truth, and reaffirming that you are part of a larger tapestry of existence where every thread interconnects. Embracing this deepened intuition also brings an acute awareness of the delicate balance between the seen and unseen, the known and the unknown. A sense of urgency may arise to dive deeper into your own spiritual explorations, prompting you to engage in practices that enrich this intuitive faculty, such as meditation, journaling, or connecting with nature. Each moment spent in introspection strengthens the bond with your inner self, nurturing the understanding that your intuition is not merely a fleeting phenomenon, but a profound aspect of your being. As insights flow more freely, they may usher in periods of contemplation about mortality and purpose, deepening your appreciation for the present. These reflections can be both sobering and liberating, urging you to confront not just the inevitability of life's transience, but to revel in the possibilities that bloom within that reality. As you cultivate a relationship with your intuitive self, you begin to trust this inner guidance even amidst the chaos of life, propelling you toward a richer understanding of your journey. Physical changes and health issues. As the body ages, it often reveals a tapestry of physical changes that resonate deeply with our internal narratives. The subtle shift in resilience may go unnoticed at first. However, it soon becomes a poignant reminder that we are not invincible. Aches and pains that once seemed trivial might now burgeon into persistent companions, quietly taking the place of youthful vigor. These manifestations can serve as signal flares within the landscape of our lives, urging us to pay attention and engage in the often daunting task of self-reflection. Joint stiffness may greet you in the morning, an unwelcome herald of the day's challenges. Simple tasks like tying shoelaces or lifting a grocery bag can metamorphose into battles of endurance. With each stretch or movement, one might feel the weight of time bearing down on the muscles and bones. It is this gradual yet undeniable transformation that invites contemplation. The body expresses its state of being, and amid the discomfort, there lies an opportunity to converse with oneself about the fragility of existence. There's both a challenge and a comfort in acknowledging these changes, as they invite a deeper understanding of self. Additionally, the whispers of chronic ailments can grow louder. Conditions that were once manageable might now encroach upon daily routines, creating a tug-of-war between desire and capability. The frustration of chronic illness can lead to moments of despondence, a sense of loss not just over physical ability, but over the identity once entwined with those capabilities. It's essential to navigate this landscape with compassion for oneself. The unfolding narrative is not solely one of deterioration, but rather an intricate dance of resilience and acceptance, a poignant reminder of life's ephemeral nature. Fatigue, that unwelcome blanket that drapes itself over us, may settle in with a surprising tenacity. It does not demand attention with loud proclamations, but rather whispers softly in moments of silence. You may find yourself yearning for rest in the middle of an otherwise invigorating day, an inner voice urging you to pause. This persistent tiredness can act as a compass, pointing toward the inner realms that may require reflection. Listening to your body during these times becomes a pivotal act of devotion, a means to honor both your present state and the journey that has led you here. In these serene pauses, there exists an invitation to reconcile not only with your body, but with your life's story. What baggage are we still carrying? What moments have shaped us into who we are today? Allowing space for emotions to surface within the stillness can serve as a form of healing. Every ache, every whisper of fatigue becomes an opportunity for dialogue, a gentle nudge to pay homage to our own narratives. As these physical changes unfold, the call intensifies to embrace a quieter kind of strength. In recognizing our limitations, we may also discover new avenues of joy and fulfillment that dwell in gentle persistence rather than frenetic achievement. The journey inward fuels a recognition of what it means to truly care for oneself. Seeking solace in simplicity can become a balm for the weary spirit, guiding us to an acceptance of the vulnerable beauty inherent in our human experience. Through this narrative of physical transformation, we are reminded that surrender can be as powerful as resistance, opening a pathway toward a deeper connection with both ourselves and others as we navigate this ever-evolving landscape of being. Experiences of synchronicity. Experiencing synchronicity is like receiving a gentle nudge from the universe, guiding you along your journey and revealing the hidden connections that intertwine your life with the fabric of existence. These meaningful coincidences can manifest in myriad forms, from recurring symbols that resonate with your deepest concerns to the sudden appearance of numbers that mirror your current emotional state. Such occurrences are not mere happenstance. Rather, they serve as clues and confirmations, harmonizing your inner thoughts with the external world. Imagine one day contemplating a significant choice, perhaps a career opportunity or a personal relationship, when you find a feather dancing in the wind on your morning walk. This simple encounter could strike you as an invitation to explore the concept of freedom or the idea of letting go. Later, you might see that same feather motif repeated in a book you flip through at a cafe, and when you return home, a friend texts you a picture of a feather they found, seemingly out of nowhere. While each occurrence might seem innocuous alone, when pieced together, they tell a story. The universe encouraging you to reflect on the freedom and courage needed to make decisive choices. Numbers can be particularly potent symbols of synchronicity. Many individuals encounter sequences like 1111 or 333, often during moments of introspection or when they are contemplating their life's direction. This resonance can be so profound that it feels like a cosmic signal, aligning your thoughts with a greater purpose. The repetition of these numbers may spark questions. Are you on the right path? Are your intentions clear? When you begin to notice these patterns, it invites an opportunity for introspection about how you interact with the world around you. The symbolism embedded in nature can also serve as a backdrop for these synchronicities. Perhaps you've been feeling lost, and upon searching for clarity, you stumble upon a double rainbow, its colors rich and vibrant against the sky's vast canvas. This extraordinary sight can serve as a powerful reminder of hope, transformation, and the beauty found in unexpected places. The double rainbow represents not just a split in light, but a promise, a connection between heaven and earth, reassuring you that you are on a journey toward wholeness. What is crucial to remember is that while synchronicities may appear magical or serendipitous, they also require awareness and openness on your part. Engaging deeply with these experiences invites you to heighten your perception of the interconnectedness of all things. It encourages you to journal, reflect, or meditate on these occurrences, allowing them to weave into the larger narrative of your life. Taking note of these moments and exploring their meanings can reveal insights long buried beneath the surface of daily existence. Moreover, sharing your synchronicity experiences with like-minded individuals can further illuminate your path. Whether in intimate discussions or larger communities, the exploration of such occurrences often amplifies their significance, deepening the narrative you are creating for yourself in tandem with others. This connection not only fosters a sense of belonging, but also reinforces the understanding that these experiences are not solely personal. They echo a universal symphony that resonates through each of our lives. Ultimately, recognizing and embracing synchronicity as a guiding force can transform your journey. It encourages a dialogue with the universe, instilling a sense of peace as you navigate the uncertainties that accompany change. As you learn to trust in the significance of these moments, you will find solace in the knowledge that you are never truly alone. The universe is always speaking, and it beckons you to listen closely. Increased encounters with nature. With each passing day, the allure of the natural world reveals itself more vividly, as if coaxing you to step beyond the confines of daily life into the arms of the earth. It's in the rustling leaves, the whisper of the wind, and the gentle embrace of sunlight filtering through the canopy that a quiet call beckons. You may now find yourself inexplicably drawn to hiking trails, parks, or quiet beaches, where the rhythmic sound of waves may echo the heartbeat of your own existence. Each encounter unfolds like a sacred ritual, inviting reflection and nurturing a deeper understanding of your place in the universe. There's a unique magic that permeates the air during a solitary walk through a forest. As you navigate the winding paths, the intoxicating scent of pine mingles with the earthy aroma of damp soil, awakening your senses and grounding you in this moment. Every step taken upon the rustic trail becomes a deliberate act, a prayer of sorts, acknowledging the life all around you. The soft crunch of gravel beneath your shoes harmonizes with the distant song of birds flitting through branches, creating a symphony that resonates within your spirit. It is in these small symphonies that you begin to hear the deeper melodies of existence, echoing the interconnectedness of all living things. In the quietude of natural spaces, thoughts begin to drift like clouds across a vast blue sky. Past worries, once dominant, now fade against the backdrop of towering mountains and vast expanses of open fields. Clarity emerges, offering a perspective that often eludes you within the cacophony of everyday existence. Observing a lone deer grazing in a clearing, or witnessing the intricate dance of butterflies flitting from flower to flower, reminds you of the intricate choreography of life. Everything has its place. The wildflowers bloom in time, the rivers flow relentlessly onward, and the seasons shift with graceful inevitability. You might find that your heart swells with gratitude as you stand at the edge of a cliff, gazing into a valley painted with hues of green and gold. It is a reminder that beauty exists not only in fleeting moments, but also in the steadfast rhythms of nature. Perhaps you'll contemplate the cycle of life itself, the way trees shed their leaves only to birth new ones, how the ground lies still in winter before bursting forth in spring. This cycle serves as a profound metaphor for human existence, urging you to embrace both the seasons of growth and the periods of dormancy. Here, the transient nature of life is not met with fear, but with a serene acceptance, knowing that each end is merely a precursor to a new beginning. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a mosaic of colors across the sky, there's a certain solace in recognizing that this beauty is eternal, a constant in a world filled with change. It fills your soul with a quiet reassurance that despite the uncertainties that life presents, there is a greater order, a breathtaking tapestry woven from the threads of all living things. In these moments of connection, you discover not just a love for the outdoors, but a burgeoning sense of belonging. Nature becomes both a refuge and a teacher, shaping your understanding of resilience, adaptability, and the profound strength found in vulnerability. Endless encounters with nature deepen your appreciation for life's simple wonders. They invite you to reflect, to grow, and to embrace the beauty that surrounds you. In this newfound affinity, you may begin to see the world through a lens colored by compassion and awareness, recognizing that every creature, every blade of grass, plays a vital role in the symphony of existence. And as you do, the cycle continues, inextricably linking you to the larger tapestry of life, ever reminding you of the beauty inherent in every moment, waiting to be discovered. Emotional release and acceptance. As you navigate the intricate landscape of emotional release and acceptance, you may begin to notice the patterns and layers that underlie your emotional experiences. This illumination often calls for a deeper examination of the grief you carry, the remnants of loss that ripple through your daily life. It beckons you to understand that grief is not merely a response to the death of a loved one. It can manifest in myriad forms, including the ending of relationships, the loss of dreams, or the fading of once vibrant chapters in your story. Each of these losses can hold space in your heart, demanding recognition and care. Amid this emotional crucible, it's vital to allow yourself to feel freely, unanchored by societal expectations or self-imposed timeframes. In moments of solitude, where the world quiets around you, you may find yourself engulfed in waves of sadness or joy that can seem overwhelming. Surrendering to this emotional tide, rather than resisting it, can be transformative. You may cry unbidden when recalling a favorite memory, or you might find laughter bubbling forth unexpectedly at a thought that brings warmth. Both are necessary, both are valid. Understanding the essence of acceptance often involves acknowledging the duality of experiences, the bittersweet nature of life's events. Joy and sorrow are intertwined, like threads in a beautiful tapestry, each enhancing the other. Those seemingly conflicting emotions may intertwine as you reflect on your past. Perhaps you recall a cherished moment filled with laughter from a long-lost friendship, underscored by a poignant sense of loss that drapes itself over the memory like a fine veil. This recognition is integral. It highlights that you do not have to choose one over the other. Instead, you can hold both emotions simultaneously, honoring their coexistence and allowing them to inform your understanding of yourself. Emotional release can also manifest through creative expression, acting as a conduit for what lies beneath the surface. You may find that writing, painting, or even engaging in spontaneous dance offers a palpable outlet for your feelings. As your hands move across the page or canvas, you might discover that the form of your expression is less important than the act itself. The act of releasing, allowing feelings to flow like water, softening the edges of encased pain. This process can provide insight, clarity, and healing, providing a space to witness your evolution through the act of creation. In embracing these feelings without judgment, you begin to carve a path toward inner peace. Acknowledging that your journey will be marked by both luminous peaks and shadowy valleys encourages a more profound acceptance of your entire self. As you start to see yourself with compassion, you allow room for healing in places you once thought were forever fractured. The hope that emerges from considering each facet of your emotional journey is nothing short of liberating. Your exploration toward acceptance does not signify a relinquishing of pain. Rather, it signifies the understanding that such pain is an integral part of your humanity. Each emotion that rises to the surface serves a purpose, a pointed reminder of the richness of your life experience. And within this understanding, clarity emerges. It shapes your perspective, helping you to navigate future encounters with both empathy and strength. As you accept the full spectrum of your emotional world, you will find that the journey toward wholeness becomes not just a destination, but a beautiful unfolding of self, looking for closure. As you continue your quest for closure, the act of reaching out often morphs into a profound exploration of your emotional landscape. Each call or message carries not merely words, but an unspoken narrative, a handshake of memories drifting between past hurts and shared joys. The anticipation of reconnecting springs forth an intimate dance of vulnerability, reminiscent of stepping into a familiar, yet slightly foreign, embrace. This is not merely about smoothing over misunderstandings. It's about stitching together frayed edges of your life, which have become tattered over time. There is a palpable thrill in dialing a number that hasn't rung in ages, a mix of nostalgia and trepidation flaring in your chest. What will you find on the other end? Will they remember the laughter you once shared, or will the passage of years have dimmed those vibrant moments? This uncertainty compels you further. It urges you to push past any lingering trepidation. As each conversation unfolds, you discover threads of connection that still bind you, even if loosely. It's in these shared reminiscences that healing begins, as laughter echoes across time, bridging the gap where silence had once been. You might find yourself laughing at retellings of old stories, the way the sun had peeked through the trees during that unforgettable road trip, or how you both nervously navigated that tumultuous time when life felt like it was unraveling. These narratives act as sacred offerings, affirmations of the bonds we share, reminding you of the collective richness of experiences that have shaped your understanding of love and friendship. Yet within this beautiful tapestry, there lie unresolved threads, a lingering word left unsaid, an unexpressed feeling fermented over years. These moments now seem crucial to address. Perhaps it was a falling out that led to an abrupt end to a chapter you once thought would run indefinitely. The discomfort of that unresolved tension can suffocate your spirit, urging you to break the habitual silence and invite closure into your existence. As you articulate your desire for reconciliation, you may find that the words flow unexpectedly, as if they had yearned to be spoken all along. Through expressing your regrets or affirming what mattered most in that relationship, you are not just seeking to amend, but also to acknowledge your own growth, honoring who you were then and who you are becoming now. This act of reconciliation often holds a mirror to your own journey. It accentuates the lessons learned, the moments when anger masked vulnerability, the instances when pride distorted compassion. Opening up about these transformations fosters an understanding that the past is not a fixed entity. Rather, it evolves with you. Your former selves mingle with new insights, generating a rich tapestry of resilience. As you forgive others, you might discover the importance of granting forgiveness to yourself, understanding that every misstep is part of your evolution. In this space of dialogue, you cultivate a profound sense of gratitude. It might emerge unexpectedly as you reminisce about shared milestones, adventures, or even the mundane moments that decorated your paths. Each shared memory nurtures the roots of your interaction, enlightening the significance of those connections in your life narrative. The haunting specter of incomplete conversations begins to fade, revealing landscapes adorned with acceptance and understanding. The journey toward closure continues to unfold in layers, revealing that sometimes it is in the act of letting go that you embrace the fullness of what was shared. You can emerge transformed, not necessarily from resolving past grievances, but from affirming the beautiful complexity of your relationships and how they helped sculpt your journey. Each step taken back toward those roots invites you to celebrate your resilience and the intertwined stories of loss and joy you carry forward into the future. Exploration of spirituality. As you embark on this grand exploration of spirituality, the first steps may feel both exhilarating and daunting. The vastness of the metaphysical beckons like a distant horizon, enticing yet shrouded in mystery. You may find yourself drawn to texts that whisper ancient wisdom, where the pages seem to pulse with the energy of those who sought similar truths. There is a compelling urge to engage with philosophies that transcend the ordinary, to resonate with the echoes of mystics and sages who walked this earth before you. It stirs within you a yearning not just for knowledge, but for understanding, a way to make sense of the ephemeral dance of existence. In this realm of exploration, each practice you adopt unveils layers of meaning and connection, guiding you along the winding path of introspection. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or contemplation, these daily rituals begin to ground you in something greater than the self. You might discover how stillness allows the chaos of the world to subside, providing a clear lens through which to view your inner landscape. Within this silence, profound answers can emerge, revealing truths that were always nestled deep within your heart but had gone unnoticed amid life's clamor. As you dive deeper, you may become aware of the interconnectivity of all things, a web of existence woven together by unseen threads of energy and intention. This realization can spark a sense of responsibility, a commitment to honor the delicate balance of the universe and your place within it. Compassion and empathy for others may blossom as you see reflections of yourself in their struggles and triumphs. Here, the essence of spirituality deepens, urging you toward acts of kindness, fostering connections that transcend the superficial boundaries society often erects. Simultaneously, you might find yourself wrestling with questions of faith. The necessity for a belief system that feels authentic and personally relevant becomes paramount. This search can lead you through various teachings and traditions, each offering unique perspectives on the divine and the nature of existence. Perhaps you feel drawn to the serene teachings of Buddhism, the profound depth of Sufism, or the vibrant energy of indigenous spirituality. Each path is a mosaic of wisdom, and as you piece them together, you craft a personal philosophy that resonates with your spirit. This process of exploration is not without its challenges, as you may grapple with conflicting ideologies and the shadows of doubt. In these moments of uncertainty, remember that questioning is also part of the journey. The goals of spirituality are not fixed destinations, but rather evolving experiences that shape your understanding of life. Each inquiry, every moment of contemplation, enriches your spirit, paving the way for transformation. You may come to understand that spirituality serves as a compass in times of turmoil. As the tides of change wash over you, the insights garnered from your explorations can instill in you a resilience, an unwavering belief in the continuity of the soul beyond the fleeting nature of the physical realm. When faced with loss or adversity, the lessons learned through your spiritual practice may provide a cocoon of solace, allowing you to embrace these moments with grace and serenity. In essence, this journey of exploration is an invitation to witness the unfolding of your own narrative within the vast tapestry of existence. The questions about life, purpose, and connection will continue to evolve, guiding you deeper into the mystery of being. Each revelation becomes a thread woven tighter into the fabric of your spiritual identity, fostering not just an understanding of what lies beyond, but a vibrant appreciation for the beautiful complexity of the journey itself. As you navigate these uncharted waters, trust that the discoveries you make will illuminate your path forward, enriching not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. A reflective moment. In the quiet moments when the noise of the world recedes, there lies a space rich with possibility, a sanctuary for reflection. It is in these pauses that the signs woven throughout our journeys become radiant threads, illuminating the path that we often traverse without question. Here we invite ourselves to ponder those signs, viewing them not simply as coincidences, but rather as gentle nudges from the universe, guiding us toward introspection and deeper understanding. Each sign we encounter can serve as a reminder of our intrinsic connection to the cosmos, a call to explore the lessons tucked within our experiences. Perhaps it presents itself as an unexpected meeting with an old friend, triggering long-buried memories and emotions. In that moment, allow yourself to revel in the beauty of reconnection, embracing the twists of fate that unite our lives across time and distance. There is a shared laughter in the reminiscence, a recognition of how those formative moments, even seemingly mundane ones, sculpt our identities and the paths we walk today. As we reflect, we can also uncover the imperfections that we often scramble to overlook. Life, in its essence, is a tapestry woven from joy, pain, triumph, and failure. Each of these threads plays a vital role in our narrative. Rather than shunning the imperfections, we may choose to see them as integral aspects of our growth. The bruises of heartbreak teach us resilience. The hurdles we encounter cultivate our patience. These teachings invite us to appreciate our journey, not merely as a collection of successes, but as a rich panorama of human experience. In embracing both the beauty and the imperfections, we cultivate compassion towards ourselves. Acknowledging our missteps with kindness allows us to shed the heavy fibers of guilt and regret, making room for acceptance. Instead of measuring our worth against unrealistic standards, we can recognize that every person bears their own scars, their own battles waged in silence. It is in this universality that we find solace, igniting a newfound sense of connection with the world around us. The signs that speak to us can sometimes unveil deeper truths about our purpose. Perhaps they encourage us to pursue a long-forgotten dream, or remind us of a passion that had been extinguished amidst the daily grind. When we listen closely, we may find that these signals are not merely random occurrences, but rather transformative invitations to align ourselves with our true desires. In doing so, we honor not only our journey, but also the countless other paths intermingling within the cosmic design. As we contemplate our place within this grand narrative, we are reminded that our lives are not isolated incidents, but rather part of an expansive continuum of existence. The ripples created by our actions can reach far beyond our immediate understanding. Each kindness, each moment of courage, contributes to a collective fabric of human experience. It is a reminder to live with intention, to make choices that echo our values and aspirations. In this reflective moment, as we sift through the signs and messages that weave their way into our consciousness, we come to understand that the entirety of life is indeed a divine gift. Each experience, informed by beauty and limitations alike, holds lessons worthy of reverence. By embracing this tapestry, we cultivate a perspective infused with love and gratitude, preparing ourselves to approach both the joys of living and the inevitability of endings with open hearts and serene minds. In this space of acceptance, we find peace.